IELTS reading is very difficult. So many students tell me they hate the reading part for the IELTS test. What do you feel about the IELTS reading test? You need a higher band score, but you don't have the confidence to give it the best effort. And so you focus on working on speaking, or listening, or writing, because reading is difficult, isn't it? You need to listen to today's plan so that you can succeed and improve your reading skills. Hi, I'm Jerry with Global Connection ESL. I want you to improve your reading skills so that you can also have confidence and make a great band score on the IELTS reading. But today's video is not only for IELTS. In fact, today's video is going to help you get a higher score for IELTS or TOEFL or Duolingo or other tests, or even just to improve your reading skills in general, because reading is a skill that takes time to develop. I want to offer you a strategy where you can improve your reading skills in only 30 minutes a day. You can do more if you are able to spend an hour or an hour and a half every day, but the minimum strategy for today is 30 minutes a day. And if you are consistent with 30 minutes reading every day, you will see an improvement in your reading skills. I can promise you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the IELTS reading test and talk about ways to improve your reading skills so you can get a higher band score. IELTS reading, the steps to getting a higher band score in only 30 minutes a day. Before we talk about how to do that, though, let's talk about how not to do that. There are some things that you should not do as you prepare for the IELTS reading test. Don't just use your translation app or the Google translation. This will not help improve your reading skills. It is convenient and it's helpful at times when you don't understand something, but this will not improve your reading skills. So don't just use a translator. Don't only read IELTS practice tests. The IELTS reading practice test is made of 3 passages, and those 3 passages are not easy. The first one is easier than the last one. The last one is very difficult, but they are not easy reading passages. You want to find something that will help you improve your reading skills and that you can enjoy. So don't read only practice test passages. Don't read boring topics. If you are reading something that is about business and economics, but you're not interested in that, then you probably won't improve so quickly and you won't keep consistent. And also, don't read just one word at a time. Effective readers read groups of words or chunks of words. 3 to 5 words at a time are best, and it will help increase your reading speed. So these are some things that you should not do. But what can you do to be effective at reading? First, I want to tell you to read something interesting. It's very important to read something that you want to know about, because if you are interested in the topic, then you will stick to it. I'm only asking you to focus on 30 minutes a day, but even 30 minutes can feel very long if it's boring. So find something that you are interested in reading and read it. Read for understanding. If you understand what you read, it will improve your reading skills and you will know how to answer questions about it. Put away the distractions when you read. If you decide to read for 30 minutes every day, then set your phone aside. Because if you read a few sentences and then check your phone, then read a few more sentences and then check your phone, you will probably not remember well what you just read. So put aside the distractions A quiet place to focus on reading for 30 minutes will benefit you very much. When you read, take notes. Remember that reading is a receptive skill. This means that what you see with your eyes goes inside to your mind. You are receiving information. But when you take notes, you are writing, and writing is a productive skill. So if you produce something that was in your mind and put it out on paper, it will help you to remember it better. So consider taking notes. And then review the vocabulary in the context of the passage. Context is so important for effective vocabulary use. And if you use the right context for words, it will improve your band score. So what this means is if you come to a vocabulary word and you're not sure what it means, then look at the part before and look at the part after. Maybe the sentence before or maybe the sentence after has more information about what the meaning is. And remember, when you're reading, read for enjoyment, read for understanding, and if you don't understand every word, sometimes it's okay just to skip it and keep going so that you get the general idea. If you want to increase your vocabulary, there are ways to increase your vocabulary, but reading a lot will help. Take note of that vocabulary word, and then you can search for it later. But don't stop reading just to look for a vocabulary word. Consider reading with your friends and discuss what you read. Maybe you make a commitment with your friend that every day at 8 o'clock you will read for 30 minutes together. And then from 8:30 to 8:45, you'll discuss and talk about what you read. Remember, reading is a receptive skill, so you read something and it goes into your mind. And when you speak, it's a productive skill. So if you have something in your mind and you talk about it, then it helps to remember. So reading is something you take into your mind, but when you write or speak, then you put the information back out, and that review helps to comprehend and understand better. So discuss with a friend what you read. And be consistent and develop a habit. This is really the key to today's strategy. If you are consistent, meaning 30 minutes a day, that means every day, and you have a habit, then you can see growth in your reading skills. But how can you do this? Is it really true? 30 minutes is not much time, but if you read for 30 minutes every day in 1 week, that is 3.5 hours. In 2 weeks, that's 7 hours. In 1 month, that's 14 hours of reading. You will read a lot in 14 hours. In 3 months, that's 42 hours of reading. In 6 months, you already are up to 84 hours of reading. And in 1 year's time, can you believe it? 1 year at 30 minutes a day would be 168 hours of reading. How much can you read in 168 hours? You can read a lot. And so this habit of being consistent, reading for 30 minutes every day, will make a big difference in your reading skills. And you will feel more confident after you have been consistent with reading every day. But how can you set this habit? I want to talk about 3 important parts for setting this habit. Of course, you have to set goals. Maybe you set the goal of reading for 30 minutes every day. And that also goes along with your goal of getting a 7.0 on the IELTS reading test. So you have goals. Make your goal clear, because the goal helps you to understand why you want to do something. Then talk to a friend or a partner about your goal, and ask the friend or partner to do the goal together with you. When you work together with a friend, you can have more power to complete your goal. If you do it alone, it's easier to quit. So friends help friends stay consistent. And when you talk to your friend, if you make a commitment and you schedule it on your calendar every day at a special time, this will help it happen. If it is on your calendar, it can get done. And your friend will help you to stay consistent. So these 3 points, having the goal, connecting to a friend, and scheduling your commitment, that combination of those 3 make a sweet spot for your success. All 3 will help you reach your goal and get a higher band score. It's true. But if you only have goals with no friends helping and no scheduling, you might not reach your goal. If you only talk to your friends about it, but you don't have a goal and you don't have a commitment, then you might not reach your goal. So all of these work together in combination. And if you set all 3 together, then you will find a sweet spot for your reading success. Do you think you can do this? 30 minutes a day, every day, for the next year, reading with a friend and discussing the ideas that you read, taking notes. Do you think you can do this? Do you really have a clear goal about your future, that high band score you're trying to get for reading? If you think you can do it, then take the action today and decide what you're going to start with and make a commitment with a friend and schedule it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you will see a great success in your future plans for the IELTS. Also, if you are working hard at improving your general English skills, then I want to help with that too. I have this YouTube channel, but I also have another YouTube channel called Learn English with Mr. Jerry. If you would like to check out that channel, then please do. You can search Learn English with Mr. Jerry. We talk about many different aspects of English language so that you can learn. But we share some fun things too about our lives. I hope you will subscribe and join this channel and that channel. Okay, thanks so much for watching. If you need more help with IELTS training, then you might want to consider these other videos. They can help you improve in these skills too. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.